What is going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a fantastic night tonight. Just wanted to, obviously, I was supposed to have the stream yesterday. I didn't get a chance to do that yesterday, but want to do a stream tonight, obviously. And then, obviously, we have a game on Tuesday night against the Washington football team. And obviously, some news. Land Dickerson back on COVID. What is going on with this team right now? I have no idea. It's just ridiculous the way it's going. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I knew someone was going to get this. I knew we were going to get. I knew something was going to happen. I knew one of the players was going to get the virus. Knew it. Unreal. I don't even. I really hope there's not more players. Like today's Sunday, right? So obviously between Monday, Tuesday, I'm hoping that nothing else happens. I don't know. Full participant for Jalen Hurts today. The past 2 days before today, he was limited. Today, he was full. So I don't know who they're preparing more to play in this game. I'm not really sure if they have Gardner Minshew more prepared to just play him. If Hurts isn't 100% and his mobility isn't going to be 100%, you keep him out of this game. I mean, as much as you possibly can, I think you just keep him out of this game. I think that's the smart choice to really do everything here. We'll see, but regardless, I do not care when it comes down to it. I just hope this team doesn't get, it's already starting with Land Dickerson. Quez Watkins is coming back off the list, which is good. So now you get a receiver back this week. So he'll be back in the lineup, and then you just have to wait a little bit longer for what else is going to transpire between now and Tuesday night. And I hope that nothing happens by Tuesday. I hope it's nothing more Land Dickerson. Obviously, Sua Opeta will probably get the start at left guard. Unfortunately not Nate Herbig, because I know he plays both spots, but I think Sua Opeta will get the start at left guard, which is a loss for this team. So obviously Washington will take advantage. They're going to get Jonathan Allen back. Their sack leader. They're going to get Montez Sweat back. So they're getting some reinforcements back on defense. They're getting guys back. You know what I mean? So a lot more to look forward to. If the Eagles could run the table, it'd be fantastic. It would be great. I just want them to go back to their normal formula of football. And this is really if Jalen Hurts starts, you know what I mean? So if he gets to start, obviously, hopefully we just see something. Hopefully something happens here. And we, we'll see. We'll see when the time comes. But so right now it's, the 49ers won today. So they have the 6th seed still. They still have, I think, the Rams. They still got a couple opponents left on their schedule, which, hopefully maybe the Eagles can move them to the 6th seed if they win out. It would be nice. The Vikings have the Bears on Monday night. See if, the Vikings can lose that game. It would be great since they are tied with us right now. We'll see what happens. It should be interesting to see. Philip says Land Dickerson just got to put on COVID list. Shaking my head. I know, man. It sucks. It really sucks. Big Pun Joey, happy holidays, bro. You too, man. And to everybody else in here, happy holidays. Burger 31, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Jeff, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Arthur DePalma says, will Heineke play? So what it looks like, he's not going to play because he literally got put on reserve, I think, Saturday. So probably not. So we're going to see if the backup Allen is going to play in this game. I'm not sure. We'll see if he's playing. And if not Allen, then I don't know. Somebody else, I guess. One of the practice squad quarterbacks. I know there's 3 quarterbacks on board right now in case Allen isn't a go. I haven't heard any news on the backup Allen whatsoever. So Heineke is definitely not playing in this game. 3 Carmani says Eagles fans should chant on every touchdown Tuesday night. They might. You never know. Fizzy de Rio says Land Dickerson got COVID. Yeah. He can't play. Yeah, he's going to be out. Land Dickerson's out, guys. We lost our left guard, which really stinks. Eagles player Hurts is clearly not healthy. I don't know. I mean, he was a full participant today. So he was limited the past 2 days. Today, Sunday, he was full participant on the injury report. So He could play. I don't know. I don't know if, it doesn't mean he's going to play, but, who they prepared more for this game, I guess we're going to find out who gets to start on Tuesday. If you guys remember Saturday, I think he was doing stretches with the team. There were certain stretches that he couldn't do on Saturday, apparently. So, kind of nuts. Big Pun says, humanity feel like it's coming in an end, but Eagles fans staying strong. That's all that matters, bro. It's all that matters at the end of the day. Poor Rocks to keep him on the bench. Minshew is better. There is a Washington coach that Heineke will most likely be cleared by Tuesday. All right, then if that's the case, then he will play if he's cleared. I didn't hear that today, so I might have missed on that today. Trump 2020's Cowboys division champions. Hey, definitely. They're definitely winning the division. No, most doubt. See how far they can get in the playoffs. The offense looked really rocky against the Giants today, so we'll see what they do. Army 63 BC. Oh, what's up? What's going on, bro? Frank writes is not clear on how we're in a tough spot. Well, right now it's a tough spot because we have to. Jalen Hurts should start this game Tuesday. I mean, hopefully, and we have to to get into the wild card game. Eagles have the first round pick from the Colts. We have it, guys. People didn't believe me and said we wouldn't get it, but we got it. We got it. It's ours for the taking. Big Pun says, put the crimes to the side. I love Philly, beat City in the nation. Super Bowl 52 says, yes, they could beat them. They are a good team. Let's go Eagles. Definitely. Jay Koch says, them scums did us dirty completely, and our game should be won on Tuesday. That's the least they could have did. I'm just pissed off at the whole entire situation. This is so the chief medical examiner for Washington let a few players play with symptoms of the virus. You know what I mean? And the Eagles have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid. That guy should be fired. He's dumb. Should be fired. That's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. So it's Hurts gives us a better chance at winning than Minshew. Everyone just had a bad taste in their mouth when the Giants game. It was a bad game. I don't know how that. I mean, the whole entire team changed around. It really changed around when Hurts. I don't know what Hurts was doing that whole game. I don't know. He was not the same. He looked like what he looked like earlier in the season, except throwing. He didn't throw 3 picks. Early. He didn't throw any picks this year besides that game. Obviously, the most picks in the game. So, Nick Fiore said, "What's up, Joey? Love the content. Getting Quez back Tuesday, but having Dickerson outside. What is with everybody with these different fonts? Is that like a new thing with YouTube now in the chat or something?" That's pretty cool though. But yeah, it's definitely Dickerson being out's horrible, but getting Quez back is definitely going to be big for this offense. So just want to get these guys involved. Mars Big Mob, what's going on, man? Eagles Jacko, what's going on, bro? Chris Nace, what's up? Jonah says, now Washington might get Sweat back. Well, no, he's already back. Jonathan Allen and Sweat are back, and there's apparently 2 other defenders that are back. I know Fuller won't be back. I don't think Fuller will be back. I'm not sure. Starting cornerback for Washington, so I'm not sure about it though. It doesn't matter. That clown Gann will make anybody look elite and not respect. And he's respecting even against the Jets. I thought the Eagles respected a rookie quarterback. Just horrible. And of course, the Jets couldn't help us out today. Miami wins another game, but they have the Saints Monday night. I think the Saints Monday night. They still have Tennessee. They still have the Patriots to play. So hopefully that pick turns into a top 10. There is a chance it will stay in the top 10. Hopefully. Pine Lord's a damn Dickerson out now. It's unfortunate, bro. It is unfortunate. Big Pun Tuesday football. I can't get turned up. I have to work the following day. I know it sucks, man. It sucks. A lot of people can't watch this game. We're just watching the Saints beating the Buccaneers. Yeah, I seen that. I saw that Mike Evans is out. Chris Godwin's out as well with injuries. So Brady's down some receivers right now in that game. Justin Q says, Quez able to play. I saw them activate him from – well, yeah, if they activate him, he'll be ready to go most likely. Cryptologist, what's going on, man? It's Joey. Watch full team QB doesn't matter. The passing professor, Dr. Minshew, and the Eagles are going to spank him. If Minshew's starting this game, I'm not really sure. If he's starting this game, but we'll see, though. Army 63B said, are you going to sign Ryan Leaf? Nate says, Hurts is a tough kid. He will do anything he could. Oh, no, definitely. I mean, he tried to play in that Jets game. He did all in his power to play during that Jets game, but obviously couldn't happen. Eagles say, I would start Minshew and rest Hurts till Sunday. I mean, if Hurts, like I said, if Hurts isn't 100%, don't start him at all. It's just what it is. Arthur Paul said this is a must-win game. Definitely. Every game is a must-win game. All these games are important. So where did the Cortales guy come from? He popped in out of nowhere, salvating over Minshew. Oh, my God. Christian, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing, bro. What's up, Joey? Minshew or Jalen? I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I really want Hurts to kind of go back. I kind of want Hurts to start to go back in this game. But I want him to turn around, face the adversity that, he's been struggling, and kind of get back into the groove of things and win his first division game, which would be really nice. We'll see, though. Artipon says, McLaurin going to play because it has concussion. So about McLaurin, McLaurin is a different thing. He might be good. I mean, those extra 2 days, it might help him come back, so I'm not really sure. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. Paul said, Joey, you're misunderstanding the tweet. This guy, tweet, my guy. It was just that the rule wasn't in place. They would have actually practiced, not with that they did. Okay. But at the same time, though, they made some decisions behind the scenes. And it wasn't just a tweet. There was other information saying that there was guys that had mild symptoms, but there were guys that didn't think that they had, that it was most likely the flu or it was something else that came into account with some of those players that didn't think it was a big deal. So, no, I think some of it's a misunderstood tweet in some cases, but, the variant came out, obviously. One of the first people to get the variant, the first ever NFL staff member to get the variant was one of the staff members to Washington. I think that affected some things too. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Black Ops X-Men Hurts game being the football team. Demon Batter says, let's be honest. Every time we lose, people are going to be like, get rid of Hurts. Big Pun says, hey, Joe, you think the Colts and Mia plus the Eagles be a top 15 pick? Philly needs the next Dawkins. I don't know, bro. I think the Colts pick is going to be the lowest pick in the first round. Obviously, they have the most wins, and they're probably going to win a couple more games, most likely. If they start losing, great. If not, then it is what it is. The Miami pick is going to be the highest pick as of right now. I mean, they won against the Jets already. Baltimore, the Jets again. They beat the Jets. I thought they faced the Jets twice on the schedule. I could be wrong, but they need to start losing. I think they could lose against Tennessee, the Patriots. They have the Saints on Monday night next week. So I think next week or the week after. I forgot. But did Jeff say we should chant we got robbed? We got to win this game, bro. We got to win this game. Frank writes his mad Colts and Dolphins started winning. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And it's just the picks not looking. Yeah, 3 first-round picks, and of course, none of them are top 10 right now. So, Oliver Ross says, did you see Spider-Man? I'm not seeing Spider-Man until, I don't know, hopefully this week. I need to see it because I'm going out of my mind. Fizzy Luria says, if you check on Clark's Twitter, he is the one who gives updates on whether Heineke will play or not. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. I do follow him on Twitter, I think. Let's see. That guy calls Mark Holmes worships Satan. Mike Flyer says, who is the QB for Washington? Well, Heineke's the starting QB. Allen is the backup. So, what's going on, man? What's going on, bro? Most Greer said the new Spider-Man was too soft for me. Pylon Lord, how do you know that the Minshew is a career backup when he has only been in the league for a few years and has played good in those few years on a bad Jags team? Minshew is still growing. I think they're all growing, guys. I think they're all growing at the end of the day. System Brooks cleared for Washington. Haven't heard a word on Brandon Brooks. Nothing on Brandon Brooks, regardless. So, Eagles Jago says COVID-19 needs to be gone already. I'm still done with this. You and me both, brother. You and me both, man. I'm tired of it too. I mean, we got the mask mandate back in New York right now. It's horrible. Sucks. So the Hero Squad, who will Eagles pick first in the draft? I have no idea. Hopefully a pass rusher. Victor Jimenez says, what happens if the Vikings win? If the Vikings win and we win, they're tied with us for the 7th seed, pretty much. That's the plan. Master P. What's going on, man? What's up, Joey? Been a long time since I've been in the chat. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming in. I know you hit, 300-400 subscribers on your channel. I saw your video you put up a little bit ago. So, congrats, bro. Appreciate you coming in. Taga says, what's say Minshew was good at first. He went 6 on so-so Jags team. Hurts only went 5-7 with us. Nothing special yet. Car the Real says, will Quez be back in time? He should. I mean, he should play. If they took him off, he should be good. Should be good to go. Demon Vetcher, who cares if Heineke plays? He's trash. Yo, Hunter the Slayer, what's going on, man? Says, well, Nuts just got back from Zulite with the family. How you doing? Oh, dude, doing great. I'm excited for football this week. I want to see the Eagles play today, but we couldn't see that happen. Alex Pitts, the Bucks are literally crippled. Yeah, they're missing two of their best wide receivers out there right now. Lawrence Greer, at the end of the third quarter, Bucks 0, Saints 6. I told you all this is Rodgers' year, bro. That's crazy, right? After all the stuff that happened the offseason with Rodgers, and look what he's doing. Victor Jimmy says, well, so what needs to happen? The Eagles actually make the playoffs. Did Dallas clinch? They didn't clinch yet. I think they'll clinch by next week. I think after this week, by next week, they'll clinch probably. So. Alvaro says, it's not like the Jets game was very first time Minshew ever played. I base my opinion on Minshew when he was in Jacksonville. Lawrence Greer's hopefully a linebacker. Adrian Clemson, Arizona might slip into standings, making it possible for Eagles to play Dallas 3 times. That's going to be nuts. So that's going to be nuts. Super Bowl 52 said, I hope the fans boo Washington football team Tuesday night at the Link. Of course they will. Why wouldn't they? Sizzle Nuts, I love the Halloween poster. What did you think of the latest movie? I loved it. I am one of the biggest fans of Halloween Kills. Watch the extended cut of that movie. It was fantastic. So definitely watch it. Mike Flowers said, who is playing a game? I thought bought their QBs are out. Both their QBs, technically they are right now, but I don't know. Apparently, some people are saying Heineke could play. I don't think Heineke got on reserve on Saturday. He needs like 5 days. I don't think he could be cleared by Tuesday. Allen got on the reserve a little earlier in the week last week, so he might have a chance to return, depending if they're vaccinated or not. If you're vaccinated, you have to get tested in 5 days. If you're not vaccinated, you have to get tested in 10 days. Don't ask me why. That's just what the rules are, unfortunately. The hit Rose Squad says Eagles need Slay to stay. I agree. I hope they give him an extension. I've been rooting for him to get a 2-year extension, something like that, so he plays until 2024, throughout the 2024 season, if that's the case. Eagles champ says, yo, Joey, hope we have no hard feelings to rock. You please, can we somehow get Aiden Hutchinson? I really want him anyway. Go Birds. I don't think we're getting no hard feelings about what? Number one. Number two, he's probably going to go top 5. I mean, I'd be shocked if he goes past top 10. I doubt it, unless they move up for him. OG Philly guy said 37-17 Eagles. What's up, Joe? What's going on, man? OG Philly guy, 37-17. Alex Smith says Fort just got hurt. Victor Jimenez says, are you from the Albany area? I am not. No. Kenny Vargas says, yes, the NFC is a bloodbath. I'm like a half hour away from MetLife Stadium, to be honest with you. Devin Coral says, Joey, bro, we need to trade up to get Kyle Hamilton. I think Kyle Hamilton will go top 10. And when if the Eagles don't have a top 10 pick right now, I think there's a big chance we could do some damage in this draft. Kyle Hamilton will be a beast. You have Anthony Harris that's probably going to walk. He really didn't do much this year. Ronnie McLeod, they're probably going to bring back because he's just familiar with the defense. I mean, they're going to bring one of those guys back, most likely McLeod, if that's the case. So we'll see. Hunter Shape said, this is going to sound stupid, but Kyle Hamilton will fall and then 10 pick the Eagles, select Kyle Hamilton. I would do it. In a heartbeat. Jabbar says, Minshew is better traditional QB now, but Hurts has more potential. Hurts needs to improve his passing game. That's definitely true. Passing, progression of the, kind of just seeing, the check downs, just everything. Go through his progressions, you know what I mean? Like, let the offense work for you, which he's got. He can't be the hero every game. He can't do the hero moves, throwing deep passes where he can't pass them. It's not good. You know what I mean? It's not good. Team Badger, I feel like all of our picks will be in the 15-30 range. I think they'll be in the 10 to 20 range. I think 10 to 20. I don't think you'll get that far. Hey, Joey, what's up? I just want to win Tuesday, and I don't care who the QB is this week. I just want to win. That's the mentality I like right there. Kenny Vargas says, Joey, the NFC is like a bloodbath, total bloodbath. I think I've heard that like 4 times in this chat. It is a bloodbath. It's crazy. Alvaro says, if Mac Jones is a franchise QB, then Minshew can definitely be a franchise QB. Minshew could do more than just game manage. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Mac Jones didn't have some good. He didn't really. There were some throws. He really made some bad throws in that game the other night against the Colts. I don't think he made some. I mean, he's been a lot better. Trust me. From what you saw at the beginning of the season till now, I mean, it's night and day. He played really good, really good. Rashid Fries said Allen may be back, but if be back, if not, Gilbert will start. Yeah, Gilbert will be back if Allen can't play. Because Heineke, there's no way Heineke's playing. There's just no way that's happening. Someone else, how do you feel about Scream franchise? I love those as well. The new trailer looks dope. The Scream franchise, I'm actually not a big fan of Scream at all. It's probably one of the franchises I don't like the most. The hit arrow squad, Eagles versus 49ers and wild card could happen. Aiden Williams says that Jalen Hurts ankle 100%. I don't know. Like, it could be, but I doubt it. I don't know. Full participant, but does it mean that he's 100%? I don't know. No idea. Deem says safeties do often fall a bit in the draft. Eagles champ says, what are your thoughts on Utah? I mean, Devin Lloyd. I haven't checked out. I haven't done any draft stuff. I've done a few things until the season's done. Once the season's done, I'm in draft mode. I mean, that's it. I've already looked at some guys. I've been studying some guys already. I haven't looked at everything yet. So you got to give me like a few more weeks, and I'll be in draft mode by that time. Lawrence Greer said, if Cox and Graham leave, I think Darius Slay should be the captain of the team. I agree. Mike says, man, Hurts lost to the Giants. We should start Gardner. A lot of people want Gardner Minshew to start this game, man. I don't blame people for it. You know what I mean? People don't want to see us lose, you know, but we need to see what Jalen Hurts has. We need to see it. It's a second-round pick that we've invested in, and we have to see what he could do. These are crucial. We have to see if he can even win a division game at this point. You know what I mean? So we'll find out. The hit arrow squad, who QB would Eagles go for in the draft? If it was me in the draft, probably Kenny Pickett. If that's the case, if it's a free agent, if it's a trading for one, I don't know. I wouldn't go Russell Wilson. I'd rather go Deshaun Watson if you're trading for one. That's just me though. Someone that's I'm from Baltimore City. Been a bunch of Ravens games growing up. Saw Reed and Lewis in their prime. That's awesome, dude. Probably exciting as hell. Comments is Kyle Allen solid, so it won't be a walk in the park against him. I remember his days in Carolina. I mean, he's a premier backup. You know what I mean? Do I think he's anything special? No, but he can get the throws in, definitely. So, Victor Jimenez says Hurts is still limping. We'll see. On his way to his press conference a few days ago, he was limping a little bit. Something looked wrong with him. The hit row squad said we need better wide receiver. Kenny Ward says also Joey on NFLPA locale of the week. Oh, damn. Evan Mitchell says Hurts is what he is. He is. Look at him from college till now. Show me how he's gotten better since then. I don't know. And a run game has really helped him. I don't know. Other than a run game really helping him, has he improved? I thought he improved a little bit before he faced the Giants when they were running the football, but he wasn't really passing that much either. But when he passed when he needed to, the play action was working really well. Because you had a nice balance. The offense has a rhythm. When this offense has a rhythm, this team goes really far. But Kutaga says Joey issues with Hurts with the combine report. Still same 2 issues later. He might not improve passing wise, running so often. Tebow like behind on slants, pocket trust. Oh, I read the whole report on his draft. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I did it as like a joke. With me and Philly 500 were on the other day, and I looked at it and I was like, Jesus, this is like, I feel like this is this, his weaknesses haven't become positives. There's no positives. So it's kind of crazy. Therefore, also, if we did take a QB, Kenny P is the only NFL ready guy, I believe. Yeah, I would probably agree with that. Victor Jones says thoughts on Dallas versus Giants game. Dallas's offense didn't look good today. Dak Prescott didn't look good today. That defense played fantastic. 3-4 turnovers for Dallas. 3-4 picks, whatever it was on Mike Glennon. Giants look like a total mess, disaster, going off sides. Barkley fumbled the ball today. I mean, it's just a mess over in New York, but the Dallas offense is not good. That defense needs to be perfect in the playoffs. I'm telling you right now, if they're not, they're going to be in trouble. Because I would not rely on that offense for Dallas at all whatsoever. I mean, no awareness. I mean, Dak got strip sacked like crazy in this game today and had no awareness. Just, I don't know. The offense it hasn't looked good. This defense is really saving them a lot of drives. Jack Douglas says Victor Jones' defense is awesome. Offense pissing me off. Yeah, like I just said, the offense is going to be something for Dallas to worry about going to the playoffs. I mean, defensively, amazing. No injuries. Got a lot of reinforcements back a couple weeks ago. offensively, there's just a lot of issues, and Dak hasn't looked too good recently as of late. So, James really said, "Let's get them like up people." Joey Shakes, great Eagles content creator. Hey, James, appreciate it, man. I'm tired today. It is a long day. A nice, relaxing day today, actually, because I didn't really do much. But Rashid Fry said, "Truth of the matter, Washington team played like this last year with the Steelers, then we played the 49ers. Welcome to the NFL. It's all about the rating and money." The Hero Squad Eagles need better draft. Devontae Smith is good. Black Ops says Howie's going to screw up this pick. Joseph, what's going on, man? Joey, I hope Dickerson. Eagles champs, I like 28 now. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, man. Jay Dowie says, hate how you wish Washy Eagles fans are man. 1 week Hurts is that dude. Next week he's horrible. Let him grow chemistry. Well, that's just what I do on YouTube, bro, because I just I'm critical of the quarterback every single week, and I point it out every day. I understand he has to get better, but I'm going to point it out every week regardless. Something else is just because how big the mole part is for Hurts, he should start unless 100%. Eagles saying, "Oh God, please no, Kenny Pickett sucks." Hunter the Slayer, Minshew is weird to look at. We don't have enough from him. The Eagles jersey to know if he is good, but he works in Sirianni's pocket pass system where Hurts doesn't. Drafting a QB is stupid. I'm not into drafting a QB this coming year, but I don't know. I don't know if Nick Sirianni knows how to use RPO quarterbacks. I mean, I don't think he's ever had an RPO quarterback. He's never had a read option quarterback, I don't think, of his career. I mean, Andrew Luck, Phillip Rivers, Jacoby Brissett. I don't know. I don't think he has. This might be the first time he's had a read option QB. So, Arthur Positive says, trade all our picks for Daniel Jones. That's a joke and a half, bro. Jack Duncan said, "Where are the Eagles draft spots right now?" I don't know. We talked about it as updated as of right now after Sunday. I have no idea. I think all three picks are between 10 to 20 right now. So I think they're 10 to 20. Carly Real said, "I say we let Minshew play this week so Jalen get 100% healthy. If Jalen can play well the last 3 games, give him another year and use the 3 picks on defense." I agree with that. I would give him the rest of the game. I want to give him the rest of the games this year. Give him the rest. If he's not 100%, bench him and wait for him to face, wait till the Giants come to Philly and let him play in that game, if that's the case. Spirit Dave Vanish says, "I'm not really a Hurts fan, but the guy had one bad game in the last 5. Let's wait until the end of the year before we come to our conclusions." Yeah, I understand that. I mean, he's had bad games before that. The Panthers game, I didn't think, he stuck out at the end, but he didn't play well that game. Giants game, he didn't play well. Armor 63 says, "Jalen's making mistakes that high schoolers make. I do like him, but let's be honest, his timing is way off. His deep ball is trash. He doesn't like checkdowns. He's not accurate. That's the whole point, too. Not accurate as well." The Hit Girls got Eagles free agents top 13. System of the Knots is glad Howard's back. He'll help no matter who starts at QB. Oh, that's definite. They'll use him on those 3rd and shorts, really tough yardage, get those big chunk yards, open up the play action a little bit, which would be great. The ambassador, I want a veteran receiver, Robinson or Godwin. I don't know. I'd like either one. I wouldn't care. I really want Devontae Adams, though. That's my pipe dream, signing this offseason. Eagles have money this season. Might as well spend it on one guy that's going to do something with our team, something that's going to help. Devin Kroll says, Jameson Williams. Commissar says, "I would prefer a QB competition next year so Minshew can have the system down better and have better chemistry with receivers. If Hurts does not improve, Minshew could easily win the competition." Oh, definitely. Either you put them in a competition next year, you give Jalen Hurts a few games, see what he could do next year. He looks the same. He still has the same issues. You take him out and you bench him and put a new quarterback in there. Eagles champ said, "Wow, from Bama, if Minshew enters, we could actually draft him in later rounds." Yeah, depending what is going to be a 4th, 5th round pick. Jack Duggan says Dean Vadra should have drafted Justin Jefferson. Yeah, probably should have, definitely. Rashid Frey says, "Last year, Washington team had the best COVID-19 protocol. We are victims of the NFL protocol. We played beat up since week 1. Next man up. We would have played Sunday if told to." Oh, definitely. I mean, but I just didn't agree with, since the rules were at the beginning of the season that they were going to make teams forfeit. I mean, that's 23 cases of the virus. It's not good. You know what I mean? It's not something you want to do. You know what I mean? Like you don't 23 cases that's just crazy. Like how is somebody not fired? I mean, that's nuts. Like somebody's doing like something bad just happened. I don't know why, but Devin Cross says Mekhi is a burner. Lawrence Gear says I don't want to risk the playoffs starting Jalen Hurts. The head on squad says the Eagles need a new defensive coordinator. That's definitely true. I'm done with Jonathan Gannon. Jack Duncan said y'all could have had Josh Jefferson, Trevon Diggs, and Michael Parsons. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm glad we got Devontae Smith at the end of it. We needed a number one receiver. We didn't have one, so. Who has the best defensive coordinator? The best defensive coordinator, probably. Oh man, probably Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay does, or the Cowboys. The Cowboys do as well. Dan Quinn's doing a good job. So, Spirit Advantage said we don't need to draft wide receivers in the first round again for a while. Let's go back to lineman in the first, plus defense, corner, safety, or maybe QB for the other two this year. They could do that. They can go pass rusher. I'm all in for game. We need a pass rusher. We have nobody that's helping our defensive tackles right now. Javon Hargrave's getting double team. Brandon Graham ended up getting hurt. Josh Sweat is not doing nothing on his new contract. Derek Barnett is walking. Devin Quarles says Saquon was a Hall of Famer before the injury. Now Jonathan Taylor is the new Saquon. Am I wrong? You're not wrong at all. I don't know what's going to happen with Saquon Barkley. He's not going to get a big contract anywhere because no one's going to trust him staying healthy. So what's going to happen with him most likely? He'll probably sign a 1-year deal with a team as a prove-it deal to get a bigger contract. So it's probably what's going to happen. Jack Duncan says Saquon was always – I don't think Saquon's overrated at all. I don't think he's – I think now it's just injuries. Like injuries are you're coming off an ACL. You come back and you're playing. It's hard to get back to 100% off an ACL. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's overrated. I think now he's just battered with injuries and just can't get to 100%. And plus he's on a crap roster on top of it. So Thomas says, I know that hurts these times, but some teams move on from QB after a year because the issues of QB is two drastic examples are Josh Rosen and Tim Tebow because they had way too many problems. Well, the problem with this is he's a second-round pick. You know what I mean? You don't give up on second-round picks after one full year as the starting QB. So that's the problem there. I don't think they're going to do that. So G. Martinez, the Colts lost last game. Arizona, Las Vegas, and Jacksonville. Yeah, the Arizona game, I don't know. No D-Hop, so I don't know if that's going to make a big difference. Obviously, it probably will, but we'll see. Don Davis, the Cowboys offense don't scare nobody. Kenny Barker said, well, that's why I'm giving the NFLPA and no names locale of the week 2 times being critical of the QB. That's what y'all call it. Well, yeah, I mean, it's, of course. Jackson Eagles, you're right, and I wanted TJ Watt in 17 draft. Soft Taco Charlton sucked. Devin Cross says, Saquon wasn't overrated, bro. To look at how he started his career in New York, it was the worst O-line. It was the O-line, and he just started getting injured really after that, and that's how it just went downhill from there. Viclop says, man, the Giants are terrible. Hurts lost them. Shaking my head. Ross says, do fans want us to ignore the stuff Hurts does bad? Well, that's the problem I have with some of the fans because, he plays in that Giants game. He throws 2 good passes to Rager, and then they want all of us to forget the 3 picks that he threw. He could have threw 5 picks in that game, probably worse than that. You know what I mean? He didn't play a good game. Regardless if he still won that game, if we won that game against the Giants with that pass and Rager was the hero, I'd still be giving Jalen Hurts crap regardless. It wouldn't even matter at this point. So it wouldn't even matter. Jack says, Lawrence Gear said, what was the last time I had to get 10 interceptions? I don't even know. I don't think we've had a guy get 10 picks in one season. I don't think so. I'm sure you could draft own players. We would have had Jefferson or Metcalf, but I'm happy with Smith. Yeah, no, I'm really good with Smith. We just need another receiver to complement him. I just don't think Quez Watkins is a number 2 receiver. I mean, that's just me. I'm starting to look towards that. He might be a number 3. Let Greg Ward walk after this year in free agency and go out and sign big money to a veteran receiver. That's going to help us out to complement Devontae. You add another receiver to complement Devontae Smith with Dallas Goedert as your tight end. It's going to be dangerous. 2 times Oliver, no, but give him the same rope he'll give any young QB. Then, of course, the injuries change you. I've had 5 knee surgeries and tried to play at the same level but couldn't. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Says about not Dan Jones, a joke. Sorry, he's hurt and he is not franchise QB. I don't even think he's a good number 2. I don't think so either. Maybe a number 2. David Martinez draft QB, cornerback Gardner, Cincy, linebacker Lloyd, Utah, and the defensive tackle after that. I wouldn't mind that either. We need an edge rusher badly. I need an edge rusher in that combination. I need an edge rusher. We have no edge rushers that are helping out our pass rush. There's nothing. Doesn't matter how much you pay a defensive tackle. If Fletcher Cox needs help, Javon Hargrave's getting doubled every game now because he's the sack leader now. So it's unfortunate. We got a super chat from Liquid. Appreciate it, man. He says, some people are so obsessed over Hurts, they want to give him his whole rookie contract to see if he can pass or not. That's ridiculous. I don't think you're going to know. You should know if he's going to be the franchise quarterback by next year. That's what I think, and that's, I think that's way too much time. If you're saying they're going to give him 4 years, there's no way they're giving him 4 years. I'm sorry. You're giving him next year, and that's it. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I agree with it. KOLC says, Obama, Cameron Thomas, the second round, best edge rushers. Comment starts, Quez is number 2. Quez is open all the time. He's young and still developing. Yeah, I know, but how much time do we have? You know what I mean? Like, hopefully he develops into a better wide receiver next year. We'll see. He'll be in competition next year. If he's not the number 2, he'll be the number 3. He'll still be starting regardless. So I don't really care. Spirit of the Advantage, if anyone actually thinks Parsons isn't shady, do some research on him. The guy definitely isn't a saint. He got away with shady high school, college because he's good. He's a good player. He's pathetic. Oh, I didn't know that. Ashford says, bring back Orlando Scandrick. Comments that Cincy was the first round pick. They gave up on him after a year because his mechanics were terrible. And he's probably not right to be a QB. So, no Diaz said they're not letting Hurts play how he wants to play. He will be next year. The hit, Nat Rowe squad, Eagles need to trade Cox. It might happen. I don't know. Might not. I mean, I think I see a Brandon Brooks trade mostly than a Fletcher Cox trade. Toronto's the Hurts passing stats at this point are better than Lamar's at the same point. Eagles champ said, "What about the World's trade of Marquise Brown for a first Rager?" That's not going to happen, bro. You think that Baltimore is going to give up Marquise Brown? You think they're going to give up Hollywood Brown for a first rounder and Rager? I doubt it. Hunter the Slayer says Sirianni his whole career has worked with very little speed QBs. He has had big mid-arm, good throw action QBs with great threading. The needle ability. Hurts is one of 3 of them, and Minshew is 2.5. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, because I don't think. Look, I said earlier in the stream, I said I don't know. He's not really used like a read option quarterback that just uses his legs. You know what I mean? They've had a lot of passing QBs when Nick was the offensive coordinator for the Colts. So, then we'll see. Noah Diaz says they want all young players is what we got. Next year we will be a beast. Yeah, hopefully by next year we'll be good. This draft is going to be really important. This free agency is going to be really important. It's going to be really important going down the stretch. So, comments are some young QBs are just not given the time. It is what it is. Then there are some young QBs who are given too much time. Noah Diaz says Watkins is good. Champ says no, but I would laugh if they did accept the trade for Brown. Yeah, I mean that would be great, but we need an aggressive pass catcher. Like that's what we need that badly. We need that aggressive. I'm going to go up and get it and run with it. Devontae Adams would be like that. Allen Robinson's a good player that could do that. Toronto says Minshew has a decent arm. Hurts has a decent arm. Who would be your staff for Eagles? My staff? I have no idea. I mean, I'm getting rid of Jonathan Gannon. Nick Sirianni's definitely staying. I would change the defensive line coach. I would make some changes, maybe some other positions, but for the advantage, if we end up 7-10 this year, it was a success. Oh yeah, I mean, some fans thought we were going to win 4 or 5 games this year. I thought that was crazy. You know what I mean? I knew this team had more talent coming into the season. I knew they had, he had a rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, and we didn't run the ball for 5-6 games. It's just what it is. D-Max, at what position are you picking first in the draft? I'm picking pass rusher, defensive end. 100% defensive end. 100%. Depending if Steven Nelson walks, what goes on with him, I have no idea. But, we need linebacker, need safety. I think they found a really good combination at linebacker with Davion Taylor and TJ Edwards. But, Taylor's, injured way too much. And I think Edwards is becoming something really special for us. So we need something to complement that too. But we need the pass rush. System of not. So we need pass rush bad. If you don't get a pass rusher, you don't get a defensive end with one of those first round picks, and you're done. Like, I think you got that first pick, you got to get a pass rusher, because keeping what you have right now is not going to work. Getting somebody in the 4th, 5th round is not going to work. It's not. That's just what it is. But speaking of the wide receiver, early was Travis Fulgham did miss the catch in that preseason game. Who knows that this receiving room would look like if they kept him? I don't know. He fumbled into the end zone in that preseason game. Then J.J. Arcega-White's on that last preseason game against Fort Stringers, catches a touchdown, 40-plus yards. I mean, just gets – I don't know. I really don't know. He just got they're trying to justify this pick, and he's nothing special. You know what I mean? Like, he caught 2 passes this year. That's it. 2 passes. They're not even want to throw to him. They just want to use him for blocking at this point, which is ridiculous. Cute 70 said, I really hope that the Birds trade Jalen Hurts for a low-round draft pick next year. I'm a Steelers fan and would love for him to be in the black and gold. It could happen. I don't know what the Steelers are going to do next year with Ben Roethlisberger not being there, so I'm not sure where they're going to go, what direction they're going to go. Minshew is going to get teams are going to be calling for Minshew. The Panthers had interest before the trade deadline. They were going to give up a 2nd, 3rd round pick, and Howie didn't pull the trigger. That was crazy. Which is crazy because you know how he loves those draft picks. We could have had 3 2nd round or whatever it was. I mean, Jesus, he had a lot of interest. Lewis said Hurts has to throw power, has no throw power accuracy. I don't know what people don't understand. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good right now. He's got to turn it around. He doesn't. These last 4 games are crucial. He should have Howie signed Jordan Matthews type of wide receiver in free agency. Oh, Jordan Matthews is going to play. Wants to come back as a tight end. He wants to play tight end now. You're not in here. Paul said Eagles will have approximately $33 million cap space for 2022, and we're going to have more. We're going to have more than that. We'll probably have over 40 by the time we make a Brandon Brooks trade or something like that. We should have more cap space next year. Definitely. They have over 40 million cap space. Yeah. No idea. Said, what's the word of saying Hurts might get traded? I didn't hear anything. 2 times the Hurts says no throw power. Actually, I give you, but no. Well, I don't know. That 1st and 18 pass when they were backed up into their end zone, and 1st and 18, Jalen Hurts changes the play and he throws it. He throws it on. He's underthrew Rager. I don't know how many times. Rager was in front of the corner, and he had to come back for it. He's done it all year. It's not, he doesn't have throw power. He doesn't. I don't think he could throw 60 yards. I don't know. Jake Dunn said Eagles can have all Cowboys coaches except Dan Quinn. Oh, I bet, bro. I bet you're loving Dan Quinn. That's definite. Ross, I'm tired of every game Hurts missing guys open, then receivers get the blame. Yeah, that's what happens every game. Eagles fans do that. It's horrible because I'm not a Jalen Hurts lover or a Minshew lover. I am in love with the Philadelphia Eagles. That's it. I am a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles. I am not picking one or the other. I just want to win at the end of the day. Paul says, with Dolphins and Colts, Eagles picks will likely be between 14 through 22. Depending on these other games, Miami still has to play the Saints. They got to play the Patriots, and they got to play the Tennessee Titans, which Titans got beat by the Steelers today. That's crazy. No Derrick Henry, man. It's crazy. Chiquinho said, I got you guys being watched in by a lot. I hope so. They should. Throughout said, I'm taking Kyle Hamilton with the first pick, but that's just me. I'm fine with that. They could do that. They want to get pass rusher second, with the second first round pick. I'm fine with it. We need a pass rusher. We need it. Like, we need a pass rusher. We need someone to start day one. That's going to be a total beast. That's what we need. Spirit Advantage says, our Matt Corral, Kenny Pickett worth taking a shot with one of our 3 picks next draft. We've got 3. Might be worth taking a shot on a high risk, high reward QB with one of our many picks. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be worth it in the end. I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of these quarterbacks coming in. If it's Kenny Pickett, maybe, but I'm not even a fan of him that much. So, you don't have a Peyton Manning in this draft this year. Hunter Slash, the Eagles' first 3 picks are Kyle Hamilton, Devin Lloyd, and Garrett Wilson. So Movinat says, "Look, I love Brandon Graham, but if losing a 33-year-old one-time Pro Bowler killed our pass rush, we're in trouble, and Gannon is no help. No, definitely not. Brandon Graham is a huge loss. I mean, Brandon Graham is a huge loss to the Eagles. I mean, when you get the excitement, the energy, he's a voice for the defense. It's a huge loss. So yeah, we would have had more productivity on the defensive line, definitely if Brandon Graham definitely played, but." And no one is trying to get better. I mean, no one's really standing out in this defensive line since really Javon Hargreaves disappeared, since he's been double teamed every single week. So, Mass Piat says I would give. Hold on. Jamie Burns says a bad dog said the Eagles would be in the basement for the next 5 years, and we're about to win 7+ games, which means 11+ wins next year's is. I don't know about that. Basement the next 4 years. What, the Giants are going to get any better next year? Washington is, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be in the basement the next few years. I would go for cornerback or safety in the first or second. You could do that. Torville says none of the games went our way today. The Dolphins won, the 49ers won, the Saints are winning. Yeah, it's not good. So the Eagles have to win Tuesday. We can't rely on anybody. Hopefully the Vikings lose, which would be good. So 49ers still got a couple opponents that are going to be tough games too. So Paul said Fulgham was picked up by the Dolphins after the Eagles released him and was recently released from the practice squad too. So he's not been on any team. I saw that. No, Diaz said, notice every player that leaves the Eagles are better. Something not right. Maybe it's Jay-Z calling shots. Money talks. Yeah, I mean, look at Rasul Douglas on Green Bay. I mean, he's already got, what, three pick sixes this year? I mean, he's just being a beast. This is a third round pick from West Virginia that was leading the whole country with 10 picks in college. He was the interception leader. Unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out, and that's just what happens. You'll see, tank for Hudson, the best player since Myles Garrett. Well, they're not tanking, bro. Oliver Ross, the route trade hurts. Then Minshew, if Eagles don't believe in Minshew, at least he could operate our offense for a year until he gets young. Cyrus writes the Eagles need wide receiver and corner in the draft. Jack Duncan says Chase Young is overrated. No, I don't think I think he's a good player, man. He's a good player. I don't know. Like before he got injured, that defensive line was getting no pressure. I think the first time they played Dallas, he was bad. It wasn't good. I think it was Dallas. I can't forget what game that was. I think that was the game he got hurt in. Devin says, yo, my birthday on game day. Hope we get this dub. Bro, happy birthday, Devin. Everyone say happy birthday to Devin. I hope we win, bro. Just for your sake, man. Hope to see you in the chat that night. Wish you a happy birthday. Appreciate it, man. Comment starts, the problem with Fulgham is he apparently has an attitude problem and lacks motivation. According to the report, streaming all the way to college. His film was good, so I don't care about his attitude. Yeah, and the problem with Travis Fulgham is even when he came in to play with us, week 4 last year, you know what I mean? It's unfortunately he just he didn't have a good camp. He didn't have a good camp that year, and he went on the field. You know what I mean? Like, it just happens. But if he's not playing good in the offseason, he's not really showing anything in the offseason, it's hard to keep a guy on the roster that's not showing anything. But because how he played last year, that's what we're getting up after. So Paul said, Hurts has strong arm, but his timing on deep routes is poor and gets the ball out too late. It's causing it to be short. I guess it's a timing issue, but I've just seen him I've seen him literally just throw the ball up with all the power he's had, and I've seen short passes. I don't know. I said, damn, the Bucks lost to the Saints. It's crazy. Cole LCC said, Giovanni Haley said, Coastal Carolina wide receiver, 3rd round pick, big steal. Definitely got to check him out. 2 times says, go Birds, bro. Brock Buggerman says we should draft defensive end, linebacker, cornerback, then sign a vet wide receiver. I'm good with that too. Cyrus writes the Eagles need a corner. If Steven Nelson leaves, then yeah. If not, then he could resign for another year. I don't know. You got Tate Gowan and Justin. You have Tate Gowan and McPherson, and Zach McPherson still. I want to see what Tate Gowan could do. It's probably not going to do much. I mean, he was a player that was supposed to be drafted by the Eagles, but it didn't happen. So we'll see. No, Diaz Hurts is from my hometown. He's going to get in the right Houston, Texas bound. You'll see Kyle Hamilton going to the Jags. Michael Fox, I honestly hope the Eagles don't make the playoffs only for the reason we could lose first round regardless. I don't think Hurts is a QB of the future. Might need to trade for Wilson, maybe Watson. Trading for Wilson makes absolutely no sense unless you're competing right now. He's 12 years in the league. There's no point. You have less time to build this team if you have Russell Wilson. With Deshaun Watson, yes, he's like, 24, 25. So you have a lot more time with him to, play, to build this team a little bit better around him. Torville said Chancellor don't have Dickerson Tuesday and possibly next Sunday because of COVID. That's huge. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. We have 3 games in 13 days. Screw Washington, bro. Screw Washington, bro. Shays Thuman says you heard about Landerson missing the Washington game only because they posted. Yeah. They're not gonna be playing, unfortunately. Paul says, do note that 2 or 3 first-round draft picks will take approximately $12 million and at least 33 of the $33 million cap space. We're going to free up more space. I ain't worried about it. We're going to free up more space regardless. I'm not worried about it. Sauce writes, Slay is our only option at corner. Yeah, unless they keep Steven Nelson for another year. JP says the wide receiver is going to fall past 10 this year. Are you okay with doing what Dallas did, loading up on a receiver? Yeah, but what are you going to – yeah, but I don't want to go in the draft to get a receiver unless it's later in the draft. I don't want to draft a receiver high this year. I don't. I don't think it's the right time to do it. We've done enough of that. I think there's really not much you have to add to this group besides our quarterback situation. You added a veteran receiver. You make Quez Watkins the number 3. You complement Devontae Smith at the same time. You know what I mean? You add another lineman to your depth. They sign Raven Clark to another year. You have Nate Herbig that can play both guard spots. Jack Driscoll's played really good as a starting right guard if he could stay healthy. Lane Johnson's playing great. Jordan Mailata's playing fantastic. And Dickerson is becoming a gem at left guard, which I don't want him, I don't want him to, I don't want him to lose. Victor Jr. says, do you believe Zeke's versus Saquon debate is over? Yeah, I mean, durability. Zeke is just better durability, but Zeke isn't the same player when he was drafted. Definitely not. Zeke is definitely not the same player as he used to be. I mean, that's definite. 2 times I will never say I hope I don't get to, I will never say I hope we don't get to the playoffs no matter who's the QB. Comment says Gannon killed our pass rush. That's definitely believable. Paul says, Joey, who is going to trade for Brandon Brooks and his big contract with injuries? I don't know. That's the question. He's a $19 million cap hit, so I don't know who's going to take that unless the Eagles need to pay some of that off. I don't know. Eagles may have to make a deal. They save about $13.6 million in cap space if they trade him post-June. But $19 million in cap space. If he gets healthy, they have to play him. If he gets healthy this year, they have to play him. If they don't, if he gets no snaps at the end of the year, then he's got no value. Then it's going to be even harder to trade him. Teron said Brandon Graham has played his best football the last 3 years. His presence sorely. Oh, definitely sorely missed. Definitely. Michael Fox, do you think the Eagles will likely trade any of these picks in the first round for more picks? Someone will try and move up in the trade and get the first or second round if they want to have it. Oh, yeah. Like the Eagles aren't drafting 3 players in the first round. That's too much money to spend. So as of right now, you're trading one of those picks back for another first rounder in 2023. So then you'll have 2 first rounders in 2023, if they do that, and maybe a second round pick, maybe something else, depending who wants to move up. Jack Dunn said Giants are locked in the basement for the end of the time at this rate. I think they're going to be the worst team in the division. That's just me. I don't think we're as bad as they are. I don't think futuristically, I don't think we're going to be as bad as they are. Commissar, I want a QB eventually replace Slay. Jack says, Frank Jones, why are you attacking talking trash? Hey, appreciate it, Jack. Hey, that's what happens. You get those Cowboy fans that are annoying. Trust me, you get those Eagles fans that are annoying too. So, it's pretty advanced that we won't be in a place to take a Manning like QB for a long time. So maybe take a shot at one of these QBs this year if Hurts doesn't make the playoffs. I'm sure one of these 2022 QBs will go off. I mean, I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see, but we'll just we'll figure it out. I don't know if it's going to happen. Paul Messi says draft best rated edge pass rusher, Clardis or Ajabo, then cornerback Gardner or Booth, and a true center Linderbaum is still on the board. We'll see. Oh. We got a super chat from Michael Felder. Appreciate it, man. Very much. Much love, man. Thank you very much. Armand Dragali says the problem, we don't trust Howie with those picks. Give me Aiden Hutchinson. Dude, if this guy is available by our pick, I would get him. If there's a way that they could trade up without giving away too much, I would get him. But I think he's going to be a top 5 pick. I could be wrong, though, but Honestly, the lower the picks, the less likely 2023 can be had in return. Who are teams in love with and move up and down mid-late teens with no QBs in this draft? Oh, there might be a team that's interested in one of these QBs. You never know. Or another player. You never know. Joe, what's going on, man? He says, you're lucky to be drafted QB from UCLA. He's a beast, bro. Probably one of the good QBs in the draft. Fat boy Joey Shakes. What's going on, man? Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at all these QBs, man. Once the few weeks passes by, I'll be in draft mode. Right into draft mode. We'll be set. We'll be ready to go. Comments are, yeah, our fan base can be really toxic at times. Some fans really pissed me off this week when they said making fun of Kelsey because he cried over Lane Johnson. Well, screw them, bro. They're pieces of trash. So the cute 70s, the Eagles are getting shafted with the game being moved. Looked what happened to the Steelers last year, moving the game back 5 days. I remember that. It's crazy. Jim Banks says, right, Howard should be on this team. Bramado Dragon says, how the fuck would we get Hutchinson? He's a top 3 pick. Yeah, I said top 5, but yeah, he could definitely go. He can go to Detroit with the first pick. He might be the first pick of the draft. He might be the first pick of the draft. I don't know. Jack Douglas didn't say they would, but I saw Eli Manning, Nick Foles, and Rex Grossman gets to a Super Bowl. So JP says, what if on the last pick of the first round, our receiver best available? How about a running back? The best running back should be there after 20. Well, what's the plan? I think running back, we're fine at that position. If we have Miles Sanders, we have Jordan Howard, Boston Scott's not going to be here. You have Kenneth Gainwell. Are they still going to draft? I don't know. That's too high to draft a running back when we already have running backs here. 2 running backs that are capable. So I don't know if you draft one that high. Kind of makes no sense. Spirit Advantage, the chat needs to stop asking the top 5 pick like Hunter or Thibodeau. We're not picking top 10 everything. It's just naming the only prospects they know. Yeah, there's some truth to that too. Paul says Thibodeau, Hutchinson, Stingley, or Hamilton will go all top 10, so they will not be able to on the board for the Eagles as the teams to convey these players too. But they can move up in this draft though. What's going on, Joe? He said we have to have our bet for the reason if the Eagles make playoffs, you win. Battle of booze under $50 bucks, you lose. You have to get Wedgie from Philly 500. Well, that can't all. He lives across the country. I can't even do that. But on live, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. There's nothing else you want to do. That's it. Dean Badger said, how can any Eagles fans make up to Jason Kelsey still call themselves an Eagles fan? I don't know. That's just really wrong. To honestly, I just wish we would have kept Jordan Howard off the practice squad and ran the ball at the start of the season. I know. Like, I was wondering, like, how is Nick not fired from not running the ball at all those past first 5 games? I'm just sitting here. I'm like, they barely run the football. I think the front office had him handcuffed a little bit. Something was going on behind the scenes on why they weren't running the football, and it wasn't all on Nick Sirianni. But comments are the QB is pretty. The draft is pretty solid, but they are all very risky. They are hit or miss prospects, and they can either be elite or bust. Bromano Dragon said, yeah, I think Hutchinson is going to Detroit, pick number 1. Our best bets are Jameson Williams, Andrew Booth, Devin Lloyd, Nicoy Dean, Ajabo. Emily Aguilera says, we need a center with the draft. I love Jason Kelsey is Hall of Fame Eagles, but his time is coming to an end. Yeah, sooner or later, guys. I mean, I don't know if next year's going to be the year. I don't want to move Dickerson to center. I really want him at left guard. I really do. Eddie Price says, well, like Joey, how the hell you make the rule that if you could fill a team, then you have to forfeit? I don't know. That's what they said. Beginning of 2020 season, they were doing that. But what they were doing was they said that so they can make people get the vaccine. So they said that teams were going to forfeit games if someone got – I mean, that was just a scare tactic, when it happened. You know what I mean? Plus, the Jordan Howard free agent is also Steven Nelson, Anthony Harris, Ronnie McLeod. So who returns? I think Ronnie McLeod will return. They're definitely going to bring somebody back. Steven Nelson is up in the air. I don't know. It just depends on how much money he's going to be commanding at this point. So I'm not really sure. Anthony Harris probably gone. I didn't like Anthony Harris. I mean, I really didn't like the safeties at all this year. But seriously, Ellie says we're not fine at running back position. We need another gem to go with Sanders or Landshar, LB. But yeah, but I don't know if you can. I don't know if you could draft. You're going to draft a guy that high to be a rotational running back. I don't know. It makes no sense to me to do that. Regardless, says if we want a sick game record defensive end, then we have to trade up and should, and we probably have to. I don't think you could stay at between 10 and 20 or 10 and 25 or whatever it is and wait for a good wait for a guy to come across the board. You know what I mean? I'd rather wait till 2023 get a QB where the safer and better looking QB prospects are at. Definitely. Spirit advance. Some fans. I'll be happy if we get Stingley, Hamilton, Gardner, Hutchinson, Drillis, Pickett, or Corral in the first. 2 times. Oh my God! Not running the ball was a higher up Cal of Howie or Lurie or both. Somebody they had control over something when all this happened. I mean, there's no way a head coach doesn't get fired after 5 games and like he doesn't even run the football. I mean, I don't get it. Ryan Yancey, Joey, what if we got Kayvon Thibodeau and Christian Harris this draft? I think it would be fantastic. I would love it. When is Kayvon supposed to go? Top 10? I think Kenny Gainwell's a gem. I think he is. He needs more reps. He doesn't get many reps. He's mostly like, especially with Jordan Howard coming back. I mean, originally he's like what, 4th running back in the rotation as of right now. So Paul said there's no elite QB prospect of this class. Dean Barrett says, yeah, this Howard doesn't value linebacker bullshit needs to change because of nobody's it's bloody killing us. Cowboys, I think Kelsey has another 3 years, and it seems like he really loves the offensive line group. Aaron Gammer said, I feel like if we somehow make it into the postseason, it's going to get very interesting. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Can they make it far? I mean, probably not, but we'll see. Isn't BG a free agent? Yes, he is a free agent, but he's not here. He's already said he's not going to any other team. Like, he's staying in Philly regardless. So off of a Achilles injury, he's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to end his career on that note. So, Boys for Life, what's going on, man? It says Cowboys about to own number 2 seed. If Eagles get in at 7 and it stays that way, we are looking at Cowboys Eagles round 1. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be a crazy game too. So it's going to be kind of nuts. If you guys haven't subscribed to Boys for Life, subscribe to his channel. He is a Cowboys content creator, really good, big troll. You guys would love him if you're into all that. So definitely check out his channel. He's working his tail off on his channel and doing a really good job. So definitely check him out. Good friend of mine. Joe said, Joey's fat boy. I respect you. So you get the bet, bro. Reggie on live by anyone if they don't make the playoffs. Lyman status. Crazy, bro. Maybe. We'll see. No Rodney McLeod needs to go. I love him as a player, but you washed. I want Battler. Well, one of them had. So you want Anthony Harris to stay? I don't think Anthony Harris should stay. If there's one safety that should stay here, it's Rodney McLeod, not Anthony Harris. Goes to this draft is simple. We need defense. That's it. Of course, Ross said we have a rotational guys, Howard and Scott. I feel like some fans are saying things for the heck of it. We're gonna probably go in a minute, guys. I'll read a couple more. I only want to do an hour tonight. And then tomorrow, I don't know what's going on tomorrow. Actually, nothing's going on tomorrow. We might do a stream tomorrow night, actually, a late night stream tomorrow night before the game. We'll do a late night stream tomorrow night. We're doing a Philly Shakedown on my channel, I think, game day. We already did the Philly Shakedown on Saturday. We did the Colts game. We live streamed, me and Philly live streamed the Colts game Saturday. So, Colts Pats, Jonathan Taylor. How about that? See, JP says we should draft back-to-back tight ends in the first. Comment says very rare for rookie head coach to get fired midseason. You have to be an Urban Meyer to get fired. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that totally. I definitely agree with that. Seriously, I kind of want to take a shot at Corral or Pickett if Hurts doesn't do anything good for the rest of the season. Toronto says, don't sleep on McPherson. A year under his belt being trained by Slay might be a dog. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I understand. Like, his coverage wasn't good in preseason. His tackling was good. His angles were really good on tackles. I thought he was great. So, let's say Williams says Cowboys sweeping the East. It might happen. It might happen. Could happen. T. Lewis Bergen said, I think we leave the first round with a cornerback and defensive end. I look, as long as there's a pass rusher in that formula, I'm fine with that. Goddamn, Lasai has been let out of his cage. He's a Cowboy fan, a diehard Cowboy fan. Give him a break. We're all diehard fans of our team. So, make sure I'm not missing anything here. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for today. So tomorrow, late night stream, probably like 10 o'clock tomorrow night. So we're going to get down with it tomorrow night, talk about this matchup and any questions you guys have. We're just going to hang out tomorrow night. So, yeah, we'll be good. So, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. Love all of you. And we will see you tomorrow night. And let's go, Birds. Shakes what up, follows. Peace out, guys.